Hey everyone, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Kurt on Cougs. It is once again game day, my friends. BYU taking on the Eastern Carolina Pirates. So, giving a little preview of that one. First of all, though, a look around college football today. Also good games out there. Right now, some good close games between Michigan and Nebraska. Sorry, forgot who they were playing for a second. And then also as well, Auburn and Oklahoma. So yeah, good games going on right now. Earlier today, Clemson continues to fall as they lose to Syracuse, and Utah versus Texas Tech. Very surprising result early on, a very defensive contest. Ultimately, Texas Tech pulls away at the end, wins that one 34-10. And I don't know, maybe this is exactly the gap BYU needs in order to make it into the rankings for this week if the Utes drop out of the polls. Now, do I think they will? No. Just due to the number of voters that had them in their top 10 already. Utah's going to drop, but ultimately I wouldn't expect it's out of the top 25. Still, though, feel pretty decent about BYU's chances to make it into the top 25 if they perform well tonight against East Carolina. This is a tough matchup here. This is the best team BYU has played all year. They're going to be on the road, hostile environment. This is Bear Bachmeier's first road game as a college quarterback, so I feel like it's going to be tricky, but I feel like the Cougs got a good shot on this one. I feel like the most exciting battles, honestly, on both sides are the passing attacks going up against the defensive, respectively. First of all, BYU has a very strong pass defense. Honestly, they haven't been tested much these first 2 weeks. One time East Carolina comes in with the number 6 passing attack in the country, so really excited to see how that goes. Being able to slow down that passing attack is going to be a very important part of this game if the Cougars want to win this one. And so, excited to see that. And then also as well, I feel like BYU is going to be forced to throw the ball a little more in this one. East Carolina has a solid run defense. So, yeah, going to be interesting to see what they're able to do against the Pirates. I feel like this is also a week where Aaron Roderick needs to open up the playbook a little more. Can't be too vanilla, especially against a very capable team like East Carolina. And so, yeah, really exciting matchup. And in my opinion, these are the 3 deciding factors. So, number 1, I think it's going to be very important to stop East Carolina on third downs. That's one thing they've done really well this year is converting on third down. So, I think that's going to be very important in this one. Got to be able to get off the field on those downs. I feel like this is going to be a game where, ultimately, if you look at this East Carolina team, the way they're going to win this game, if they do, is through consistent long drives. Despite being one of the top passing teams in the country, they don't throw long a whole lot, at least according to the stats that I've seen. So, a lot of short things. So I feel like BYU is going to have a lot of chances to get stops on third down. So if they can do that, they should be in a very good position to win this game. And number 2, in the meantime, on the offensive side of things, I think it's going to be just ultimately cutting out the silly mistakes. This is a BYU offense that should be able to move the ball in East Carolina, put up a decent amount of points, win this game. But ultimately, as we saw last week against Stanford, they just shot themselves in the foot a whole bunch, drop passes, penalties, things like that. If they can stay away from those, I feel pretty good about their chances. And then last of all, number 3, I'm going with turnovers. Got to win the turnover battle in this one. I feel like doing that will give the BYU offense shorter fields, which will be very nice for Bear Bachmeier, and as well will help to slow down that very high-flying East Carolina passing attack. So those are my 3 deciding factors for today's game. And then, in the meantime, my bold prediction is I think that Bear Bachmeier will equal or exceed his season high in touchdown passes today. Currently, that number is 3. Against Portland State earlier. I think he's going to equal that or go higher. And my final score prediction for this one is BYU 27, East Carolina 10. Ultimately, this is a tough game, but this BYU defense really is on another level. I feel like this BYU offense has also figured out some things, so they'll be ready for this. This is a game I could very easily see being close at the half with the Cougars pulling away in the second half to get the win. So that's my prediction. Of course, I'll be back later to review how it goes. Let's go Cougs.